Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will discuss KMU-CAT 2025 test preparation part 1e. Here in this video we will discuss past papers KMU-CAT MCQs. Dear students, अगर आपने अभी तक KMU-CAT के लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं की तो आप अभी टेस्ट के लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन कर लें और अपना सीट कंफर्म कर लें। अगर आप KMU-CAT टेस्ट के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो ये वीडियो आपके लिए है। इस वीडियो को आखिर तक ज़रूर देखें। The functional unit of the kidney is option A neuron, B nephron, C glomerulus, and option D alveolus. So the correct option is B nephron. Explanation is the nephron is the functional and structural unit of the kidney. It filters blood, remove waste, and regulate fluid and electrolyte balance. Each kidney contains around million of nephrons. Which type of blood vessel carries oxygen-rich blood? Option A vein, B artery, C capillary, and option D lymphatic vessel. So the correct option is B artery. Arteries carries oxygenated blood from the heart to the tissues except for pulmonary artery which carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. So this is very important MCQs. An anterior view of the skull shows all except option A foramen magnum, B inferior orbital fissure, C infraorbital foramen, and option D mental foramen. So the correct option is A foramen magnum. Explanation is the foramen magnum is located at the base of the skull, inferior view, and is not visible from the anterior view. Which of the following structures is responsible for producing insulin? Option A liver, B kidneys, C pancreas, and option D spleen. So the correct option is C pancreas. Explanation is the pancreas produces insulin in the islet of Langerhans cells. Insulin is a hormone that regulates glucose metabolism by facilitating the uptake of glucose into cells and lowering blood sugar levels. The lateral view of the skull shows all except option A frontal bone, B occipital bone, C parietal bone, and option D sagittal suture. So the correct option is D sagittal suture. The sagittal suture is seen from the superior view, not the lateral view. So this is very important MCQs. Which of the following hormones is responsible for fight or flight response? Option A insulin, B cortisol, C adrenaline, and option D estrogen. So the correct option is C adrenaline. Adrenaline, also known as epinephrine. Epinephrine is produced by the adrenal gland as a response to stress or danger. It increases heart rate, blood pressure, and energy supplies, preparing the body for the fight or flight response. Dear students, this is very important MCQs providing attachment sites for some head and neck muscle is option A cerebrum, B cranium, C. Cerebellum, and option D. Diencephalon. So the correct option is B. Cranium. The cranium provides attachment site for muscles and the temporalis and occipitals. The primary function of the red blood cell is option A. Fighting infections, B. Oxygen transport, C. Blood clotting, and option D. Immune response. So the correct option is B. Oxygen transport. Red blood cells are responsible for transporting oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and returning carbon dioxide from the tissues back to the lungs. The protein hemoglobin in red blood cells bind with oxygen to facilitate this process. All are the functions of facial bone except option A. Anchor muscle of the face, B. Form framework of the face, C. Hold the teeth, and D. Provide support to the body. So the correct option is D. Provide support to the body. Facial bones support facial structure but not the entire body. That's the role of the axial and appendicular skeleton system. So this is very important MCQs. Which of the following is not a part of the central nervous system? Option A. Brain, B. Spinal cord, option C. Optic nerve, and option D. Cranial nerve. So the correct option is D. Cranial nerve. The CNS consists of brain and spinal cord. Cranial nerves are part of the peripheral nervous system, which connects the CNS to the rest of the body. The location of the spleen in the abdomen is option A. Epigastrium, B. Hypochondria, left iliac fossa, and option D. Right hypochondria. So the correct option is B. Left hypochondria. The spleen resides in the left hypochondrium, protected by ribs 9 to 11. It's part of the lymphatic system. So, basic cells of cartilage are option A. Chondrocytes, B. Osteocytes, C. Osteoclast, and option D. Mast cells. So the correct option is A. Chondrocytes. Chondrocytes produce, maintain cartilage matrix. Osteocytes are bone cells. Osteoclast resorb bone. So this is very important MCQs. The lower jaw bone is known as option A. Ethmoid, B. Maxilla, C. Mandible, and option D. Sphenoid. So the correct option is C. Mandible. The mandible is the movable jawbone. The maxilla is the upper jaw. Which of the following types of muscle tissue is voluntary? Option A. Cardiac muscle, B. Smooth muscle, C. Skeletal muscle, and option D. All of the above. So the correct option is C. Skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle is voluntary, meaning it is controlled consciously, but central nervous system, it is attached to bone. It is attached to bones and responsible for the body movement. Cardiac and smooth muscles are involuntary and controlled by autonomic nervous system. The heart is innervated by sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers of the autonomic nervous system via option A, brachial plexus, option B, cardiac plexus, C, femoral plexus, and option D, lumbar plexus. So the correct option is B, cardiac plexus. Cardiac plexus deliver autonomic, sympathetic and parasympathetic fiber to regulate heart rate. Which of the following is a function of the gastrointestinal system, GIT system? Option A, digestion of food, B, absorption of nutrients, C, elimination of waste, and option D, all of the above. So the correct option is D. Explanation is the gastrointestinal system is responsible for the digestion and absorption of food, as well as the elimination of waste product from body through the rectum and anus. Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update from a technologist. So this is very important MCQ. Which of the following is the primary component of bone tissue? Option A, collagen, B, calcium phosphate, C, elastic fiber, and option D, fibrocartilage. So the correct option is B, calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate makes up about 70% of bone weight, providing strength and hardness. Collagen fiber make up the remaining portion, providing flexibility. The mediastinum, which lies between the pericardium and the vertebral column, is option A, anterior mediastinum, B, inferior mediastinum, C, middle mediastinum, and option D, posterior mediastinum. So the correct option is D, posterior mediastinum. Posterior mediastinum contains the esophagus, descending aorta, and esophagus vein. Which of the following structures prevent food from entering the trachea during swallowing? Option A, epiglottis, B, larynx, C, tonsils, and option D, pharynx. So the correct option is A, epiglottis. The epiglottis is a flap of cartilage that covers the opening of the trachea during swallowing to prevent food or liquids from entering into airways, ensuring it goes down to the esophagus. Thank you for watching my videos.